known Sherman Hamlins since he was in middle school. Sherman and I were in high school together at the only high school in Key West High School. Sherman bought his first house for me when he was a young single guy back in 1999. He sold it about 5 years later and moved away for about 10 years. He got back in touch with me a few months ago and said that he and his wife Iris and her 2 daughters were planning to move back to Key West. And he was interested in either renting a house or buying a house. So I sat down with Sherman and his wife and his daughters, and we ran the numbers on a purchase versus renting, and they realized that purchasing was a possibility. So we began our home search. The challenge is they were on a limited budget, and home prices in the Keys, especially in Key West, are very expensive. Our average sales price last year was over $700,000. And Sherman and Iris ideally needed to be under $400,000, but even better, they really would like to be under $300,000 to keep their monthly payment in a comfortable range for them. We looked at a number of properties. One of Iris's big considerations is that she works from home and she homeschools their daughters. So it was very, very important for her to have a bright, open home, a very cheerful home. She said if it was closed in and dark, it was going to be depressing. Important things to Sherman was he wanted a yard, they have a dog, he wanted a yard for the girls and for the dog to run around in. He didn't mind doing a little bit of work, but I think Iris is looking for something a little more turnkey. And all of this under $400,000 in a market where the average price is over $700,000 was a little bit challenging. But we looked at a number of homes, probably about a dozen homes in total. We zeroed in on one home, and unfortunately that home went under contract. So then we had to go back to the drawing board, and then we found the ideal home for Sherman and Iris, 117 Avenue G, and the rest is history.